Hi everyone, welcome back to another Moment of Murphy with me, Andrew Murphy. And it's hot today because we're in a heat wave, and I decided to come up on Leith Hill in the Surrey Hills on the North Downs for a little stroll around one of the highest points in southeast England. So yeah, I've already had one 500ml bottle of water at the car just before I started. I got 3 in the bag because we've got over more or less the UK, or somewhere in the Atlantic, the Azores highs, which is bringing all this unseasonably very, very hot weather indeed. So I'm currently going through woodland. I think this is going to be a bit of a mixture of woodland and that. And yeah, got all the essentials in the backpack, including water, food, sunscreen, and I've even bought a hat. So yeah, right, without further ado, I'm going to continue with the walk. If you really want real examples of why Britain at the moment is tinderbox, let's have a look at this bracken here. You can see it's just starting to yellow and die off, and then you've also got the grass here that's just absolutely turned to straw. Though there are little bits of green intertwined in it. Yeah, I wonder why they announced, I think it was yesterday, that southeast England is kind of more or less fishing in a drought. So yeah, well, we've currently got hose pipe bans everywhere. So yeah, what can you do? Don't go and water. In some areas you can't water your plants, which is certainly interesting, but it was expected. But one thing is, I reckon we will be in for is a very, very wet autumn to compensate for this. So yeah, sitting at this tree. Focus. Looks like it's got a nice little hole in it. Amazing what you find out on the walks. I don't know if you can see in the trees, we've got a little bit of cloud cover covering up the sunlight at the moment. Oh, it's nice under here, or I'll be just about to get zapped for sunlight again. So I've just come a bit off the footpath on my walk, and I've just found this lovely waterfall, which looks nice, but yeah, can't even, yeah, I wouldn't like to drink any of this water. And also this looks a bit dodgy, but yeah, it's amazing what you find. And I've also, just before I got here, I saw a deer drinking out of this water, and it's just gone darting off over the distance. So I think over here there's a bit of a pond, I think. I wonder if we can get a view of it. Oh yeah, you can see a bit of a pond there, right through the distance. This is freaky. Oh, there's some ducks. How pleasant. That wasn't that a freaky path. Oh, I would say that's got to be one of the most freakiest, interesting and overgrown paths I've ever been down. So yeah, at least I'm on to a bit more hospitable conditions. So let's pass the crossing and we'll get on. Right everyone, I'm just creeping down here by these nice flowers, and what I'm going to do, you can see, keep the spectacle wipes in there, that's probably going to need them later on. Right, I'm just going to take my glasses off, and what I'm going to do is let's apply some sunscreen, let's get right in. As it's baking up, I'm going to do this side now, which you can see. Up it lands. On your face as well, which I'm going to do. So, put that back on, glasses back on, and in there, and off I go. Right everyone, I'm just heading back up towards Leith Hill, and look what I found in the forest. I found a fire engine. So yeah, I think there must have been a fire around here that they've only just put out. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird, it shows you how tinderbox dry this country, or this area, really is. I didn't expect to see that on a Saturday afternoon. Right everyone, we've now made it up onto the top with Leith Hill Tower in the background. I can see a flight just about to head down towards Gatwick Airport, which I can see just over the camera. I'm now looking over towards, virtually southwards towards Chanctonbury Ring and the Devil's Dyke and beyond. So I'm going to go and find somewhere cool and quiet. Let's go and have some lunch. Oh, that's so nice. That's good. Right everyone, I'm now just walking around the southern part of Leith Hill, and it's kind of made me a bit broody looking at all the planes going into Gatwick. You can even see it here. There's a plane literally about there, and right over there, that's where Gatwick Airport is, so you get a fairly good view of it over here. But yeah, I haven't ever been on a plane before. In all my 26 and a quarter years of being on planet Earth, I've never been up in the air. I've always been terra firma. So yeah, but here you get a good vantage point. You can see all the planes coming in and going out. Right everyone, I've just stopped off at this picnic bench towards the way back to the car. It has been a luxurious day in terms of the weather. I think that either today or tomorrow I've got a feeling will be one of the last exceptionally hot days of the year. It certainly won't be the last nicest day of the year, by any way stretch of the imagination. So it is hot today, as you can work out. Yeah, it's been a really lovely day. I hope you've enjoyed coming up here to Leith Hill and seeing what is around and about. Maybe not so much towards the tower, because it's fairly touristy, but looking around some of the area and some of what Leith Hill has to offer. So yeah, it's been superb. So I'm going to go and put my bag back in the car, and if the ice cream's still open, I might go and have an ice cream. So I would just like to thank you all for your company today. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, bye for now. Right.